ways. But talking about media, so I've been fortunate enough to be in the media for
all the right reasons.
All the right reasons. So I've been published in 20 different publications the past 2 weeks. Sun Herald and a few of the others, news.com.au and a few others. Also been on radio show, 3W in Melbourne. And I've really gotten the insider look at the PR engine that goes behind the scenes. And so some of the topics, the 3 topics that I've spoken of, and these are 3 individual topics that were covered by 3 individual journalists, was the 2-day work from home week in Melbourne, the pros and the cons, the CPI increase and how a lot of the utility companies, power suppliers, etc., are taking advantage of that, but then they're adding more skim to the pie, like they're increasing it over and above the CPI, their monthly fees. And then thirdly, I was featured in a Deloitte report on the economy and how it affects a small business like ourselves. Now, this is an interesting part that occurred because to get in front of a journalist, it's a journey, it's a process. It really is about creating relationships and validating that you are good for your word. Once that occurs, you obviously need to run through the article with the journalist, and they would need to fit your material into their pipeline, into their scheme of things. And then once all the words are nutted out, then they send over a photographer. The photographer gets booked in, they come over to take photo shoots. And then once that's wrapped up, it then goes back to the editor, the journalist who'll be reviewing it, and then it goes to the editor. Long process.
It is, yeah.
It gets published behind a paywall because the news websites require payment in order to view it for revenue purposes, obviously. AI scrapes it within seconds. You read the article in AI, it attributes my name, Charles, it attributes the company, Cubic Remote, and it tells exactly what it gets said in the paper article. So it occurred to me that the big AI engines and the big search engines have such a huge control and huge unfair advantage. Like all those hours incurred in creating the medium, only for an AI engine to come and take your data immediately. I thought that was a very, very interesting process.
Yeah.
But for why I'm talking about this in a marketing podcast is that that's got everything to do with you being visible on Google, Bing, ChatGPT, Claude, and take your pick of any other AI engine. It is these PR mentions, unfortunately, where this is the world we live in. It is the most amount of mentions, truth be told, positive or negative. I once heard that all publicity is positive, regardless of what it is, because
it's been around for a while, that one.
If you're not mentioned, then you're irrelevant. If you're irrelevant, then you're not in the game. That was really fascinating to me.
Yeah, you're doing well on there. You're doing well. You're getting a lot of coverage.
I do.
I need to see some. You need to send me some of these articles.
I will. I'll send it through to you.
And that's partly from the podcast, isn't it?
The podcast gives a lot of validation.
Yeah.
And so for marketing people who really want to push out marketing, then podcasting and pushing yourself as a brand name out there really, really matters.
And you're being consistent about a lot of the podcasting. We're obviously consistent about it, but you've got a lot of other sort of podcast activities and things you're doing online, on social media as well, just keeping that consistent cadence and rhythm.
Yes.
As you say, numbers game.
Yes.
Volume.
I got a controversial take. I shared this with you last time. Large SEO companies are a scam. A very quick word. My name is Charles. I run an agency called Cubic Promote. We are the leading supplier of promotional products and uniforms in Australia and also in New Zealand. We supply to 3,000 organizations on any given year. If you're looking for a reliable partner to supply you with merchandise for your office or uniforms for your organization, trust us, Cubic Promote. And now, back to the show. In Australia and around the world.
You've got a bone to pick with them, don't you?
Anytime an SEO company has more than a 20-person headcount, we feel they are a scam.
Have you proven this?
I haven't proven this.
Yeah.
But
we've got to take a survey out to the audience.
I've got some theories. It's because to build genuine relationships with other websites for them to mention you, in my case, news.com.au, or other websites. And that's the foundation of SEO, which is having other people validate yourself. It's a lot of effort, but importantly, it's a lot of genuine effort. I had genuine conversations with journalists. I've had genuine meetings with other websites where we wanted an objective to be met, and that how I can help their objectives and how they could help our objectives.
Yep.
And these are conversations that are real. They're not link building. A lot of the SEO refers to these as link building, but this is not link building. This is me needing to be on a Zoom camera talking to someone. This is me needing to go to someone's office, shaking their hand.
Really active.
And really creating genuine relationships in order to have any meaningful online presence.
Yeah, well, I mean, your whole spam box is full of, I can get you number one on Google.
Oh.
And that, I mean, that's just insane. I mean, you can't offer everyone number one on Google. It doesn't work like that.
I had a guy that called me up just last week. It's this fella, thick Aussie accent, and he was the most obnoxious guy. He started the conversation by saying, do you have capacity to take on board 20 new customers? And he was proud of me. He was clearly proud of that spiel. Yeah, sure, I got capacity. What you sell? Oh, I sell marketing. Yeah, what type of marketing? Yeah. Oh, well, he then goes into the next question without answering my question. And his next question was, I forgot what it was. And then it went on. And then finally I realized he did digital marketing.
Yep.
And I said, oh, I'm not interested. And then he goes out and says, oh, what is your search term? Well, you'll be searching for this search term. Let me do a search for you. Oh, I can't find you.
Yeah.
And the slickness of it was so off-putting.
There's a way to massage it where it's not overt. You can't be so overt about selling. I mean, unless you are absolutely number one, the best salesperson going around, where you're happy to sort of bang, crash and wallop your way through. For the rest of us, you can't be that overt about it.
I think for everyone, marketing, whether it be in person or online, or phone or whatever it may be, it has to come from a genuine place of wanting to communicate and start a genuine conversation.
Yeah.
And the conversation, I don't mean a long one, it could be a short one, but just start by being yourself.
Well, that certainly resonates with me.
Yeah.
If I'm on the receiving end of it, no doubt.
I'm sure it's for everyone as well.
Yeah. Well, there'd be some people there that I think are on similar wavelengths to those kinds of people, and I think they would probably connect with them. But I don't like that process. I certainly don't sell that way myself. But then you think to yourself, well, if someone is going through that sales process and they have a real genuine burning need for that solution, and they've gone, okay, yeah, I'm interested, I'm going to sign the dotted line. How likely are they to then refer that service to someone else, knowing the process that they've just been through? You know what I mean?
But there's maybe there's someone you don't like, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It's a prank call system. It's sending 30 taxis out the front of the same house type thing. Yeah,
so it might work. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. But no, it's certainly not the way I sell, and it's certainly not the way I'm sure you sell.
No.
I mean, you sold to me.
It's a conversation.
It's a completely different it was much better process.
I speak to my team when it comes to selling to always just simply start with a genuine conversation.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a need for our products? If not, then let's move on. But if you have a need or have a need in the future, please keep us in mind.
Yeah.
And then I have digital marketing that keeps the presence going. So we have re-advertising so that they could constantly see our brand name maybe once a month. It flashes just to rekindle their memory. And maybe the email marketing may drop in the process, but it's always light touch.
Yeah.
It's always
gentle.
Light touch. It's always gentle. Like it's very subtle. They may not realize it.
Yeah.
When they see it, it's like, oh, okay, our brand flashes again. I feel that's the only way, because any other way, you just risk antagonizing customer. And similar to an accounting firm or maybe some of your other clients, when you're talking about the B2B space, you only have that many customers. You can't afford like a mass consumer product to upset maybe thousands, tens, or even hundreds of thousands and still have a very viable product.
Yeah, certainly not. And I think it's also reflective of internal cultures and processes as well. I think marketing is an expression of what's going on in your business. Have you got this and that right? Have you got your positioning correct? You know, how do you treat your staff? All those sorts of things.
Yeah.
That can certainly be expressed in how you market, and certainly expressed in how you sell as well.
Yeah.